These are the Netcare Medical Scheme's 10 Golden Rules. Firstly, please familiarize yourself with the rules. Make sure that you understand your rights and responsibilities. Obtain pre-authorization where necessary, even for follow-up visits. And remember, an authorization doesn't guarantee full settlement. Always make use of designated service providers, and if possible, negotiate better rates with them. Make sure that you get screened for any health concerns. If you have a chronic condition or conditions, please inquire about our treatment plans. Please check your monthly member statement. If you are in doubt about anything, get in touch with our client contact center. To view the 2019 scheme rules, benefits, contributions and administrative forms, log on to www.netcaremedicalscheme.co.za. To search for cover you will get from a specific provider, log on to the Maps tool through the Doctor Visits tab. Register on the site to review your statements, claims details, savings balance and any other personal information. Unless otherwise stated, all values are per beneficiary per annum. Hearing aids are limited to 17,710 Rand, including repairs and maintenance. Other appliances are limited to 3,720 Rand per annum. Prostheses are limited to 76,720 Rand a year with additional sublimits. Sublimits will not apply if preferred providers are used. Radiology limits increased by 5%, while 9 specialist consultations are covered. Out-of-hospital pathology is limited to 3,310 Rand. The chronic disease list conditions and depression as a non-chronic disease list condition has no limit. Medicine formularies are applicable to both. Employees who join the scheme may apply to have children and adults added to their membership as dependents. Dependents have to qualify for scheme membership and underwriting may apply. Underwriting is a risk management tool that assists medical schemes in maintaining their long-term sustainability. All underwriting complies with legislation. As per the Medical Schemes Act, medical schemes are not allowed to decline membership to anyone. The Medical Schemes Act allows medical schemes to protect their risk pools by using waiting periods and late joiner penalties in the underwriting process. Incomplete applications will delay membership activation. Please follow up with your HR or the scheme if you did not receive confirmation of membership activation within 2 weeks of submitting your application. The Medical Schemes Act makes provision for late joiner penalties for those who wait until they are older to join and are likely to need more cover. We will not impose a late joiner penalty to the main member irrespective if they join within 30 days or not. Late joiner penalties will also not be imposed to the spouse, partner or adult child of the main member if they join with the main member within 30 days from starting his or her employment. This does not apply to special dependents such as parents. Other than the concessions just mentioned, late joiner penalties will apply to all new applicants over the age of 35, including a spouse, partner or adult child that has been added at a later date. The late joiner penalty will be imposed on all special dependents aged 35 and over. Dependents will be penalized in age groups for the number of years that they have not been on a medical scheme after the age of 21. All benefits and limits are subject to managed care rules and protocols. Non-emergency hospital admissions outside of DSPs are charged a 25% co-payment for the whole event. Hospital procedures are paid at 100% of the Netcare Medical Scheme tariff. Unless it is an emergency, procedures in the emergency department will be paid by savings. When using a non-designated service provider for a colonoscopy or gastroscopy, a 500 Rand co-payment will apply. A co-payment of 500 Rand will apply to out-of-hospital MRI and CT scans as well as bone densitometry scans for members under the age of 50. No co-payment will apply if it is a prescribed minimum benefit. Pre-authorization is required for IVP, tomography, contrast studies, MRI, bone densitometry, CT and PET scans and mammograms, and failure to pre-authorize any of the 9 specialist visits will result in payment from savings. To avoid co-payments, it is recommended to use preferred providers. Preferred providers should not charge you a co-payment or insist on upfront payment. If they do, report this to the scheme. Specialist follow-up visits must be pre-authorized. The specialist benefit will pay for 1 optometry consultation a year without pre-authorization. A limit of 3,310 Rand applies to out-of-hospital pathology. The risk benefit will pay for 1 flu vaccination per member per annum if it is obtained from a designated service provider pharmacy. You'll have to apply and meet the chronic benefit entry criteria for your condition in order to be registered on the chronic illness benefit. Theatre and anaesthetists' claims for your approved dental admissions are funded from the unlimited in-hospital benefit. A 500 Rand co-payment will apply to all approved in-hospital dentistry procedures. Claims from the dentist or dental surgeon are always funded from the annual family dentistry limit for in and out of hospital dentistry. All in and out of hospital dentistry is subject to dental managed care protocols. Pre-authorization is required for prostheses and appliances. Pre-authorization is only a clinical confirmation and does not guarantee payment. Child contribution rates apply up to the age of 21, while full and part-time students with valid registration documents enjoy child contribution rates until the age of 25. Proof of registration must be submitted annually to avoid adult rates. When a child dependent who is still studying turns 25, they will be regarded as an adult dependent. If they are still financially dependent on the main member, proof must be submitted. Because HR does not inform the scheme of any changes made to personal and contact details, any changes must be submitted directly to the scheme. The company subsidy will be communicated to members via their HR offices. This table shows the annual contribution rate increase that will come into effect on the 1st of March 2019. Rate increases have been kept to minimum levels, taking into account the claims ratio and the scheme's solvency rate. Netcare medical schemes rates are still very competitive given the benefits enjoyed by its members. All contact details are available on the scheme's website, as well as the member brochure and the pocket guide. Netcare Medical Scheme. You're in safe hands.